the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Tulane Green Wave. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, I caught up with the Tulane head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Guys?
Okay, Holly. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Golden Eagles offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Jet sweep to the receiver. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. I'm not sure you have much in the script to convert a third and this long on the opening drive. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it out to the 21, and that's not enough to move the chains. It'll be 4th down.
Good stop, boys.
And the Golden Eagles will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So the Tulane Green Wave offense will have its first chance to go on the attack. And we get our first look at Zeon Chris. They got him out of the portal from Houston. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. The run inside. It's McClure. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quarterback keep. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's McClure. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And love offenses that are willing to find matchups and take advantage of them. Like, use your running back in the middle of the field. You want to use a linebacker, so be it. He can beat it. This guy has really good speed, really good ball skills, and I like the way they're using him out of the backfield.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Working that wide receiver screen. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Makes a grab.
Let's go.
Into the end zone.
What a fight for the
Green Wave. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Throws to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Sanders. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
To the air, it's Hampton. Snagged out of the air.
Wow.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
Finds the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Motion from the back. Myers on the move. Got a man in the middle.
Wow.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. The Golden Eagles have it with a 1st and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll move the tight end. Running inside, it's McClure. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26.
What?
What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And the Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Got it set up on the outside. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again. This time a rather long one from 46 yards out. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the 2nd one, and now to try to get things back on track. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. This time he wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Takes the handoff. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Let's go.
Goes high to pull it in. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down.
No.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I thought if I got it enough to the outside, he would have been able to adjust, but I was wrong.
It'll be a draw. Taking it the other way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. The receiver on the jet sweep. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. He's got it again. Maybe a crease. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They go to the draw. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
About 4 yards.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
These blocks are
The
swallowing.
Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, they'll try to... It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Right,
and they'll get him down after a solid return.
1 minute. Let's go.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Tulane right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Fires to the big fella. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
Makes a grab and room to run. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He wants it all. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. Take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's McClure. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Rush is on him. Finds his back in the middle. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Penn State taking on the Wisconsin Badgers. And it's the Nittany Lions looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game inside Yulman Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry... plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Golden Eagles will kick it away to crank up the second half.
They get the ball back, and I was like, I don't think that's right. I thought I kicked it.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Whoa.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Johnson. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Finding some room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Green Wave. And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Get out of here with the dub.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Right back to him on the ground. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly. Off play action. Here's a heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Right back to the well. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Daniels. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Hi.
Great job.
You scared me.
defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. The give. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on 4th and short. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Keeps it on the option. There's a crease. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. To the air, it's Hampton. Oh, they're after him, and they got him.
And the defense gets home and gets the quarterback on the ground. We heard all week how important this would be, protecting the quarterback. Last week, this defense had 4 sacks. They've done a nice job. Forget this one and move on.
Reads it, fires complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. The run inside. It's Daniels. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Goes to the option. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have... remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Running inside, it's Hill. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. This time he wants to throw. Going to try to get it himself. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Looking for a crease. It's Daniels fighting off the defender. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
No good. Flag on the field, and the kicker's going to have a little bit shorter distance to work with here. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about